Hi, thanks for clicking the link to learn how to reserve a boat in iCrew. This is Jen. I'm going to demonstrate this using my husband's account. He's classified as an intermediate rower with Squam rowing, so you will see what an intermediate rower will see at Squam rowing. First, the quickest way to reserve a shell, go into your main homepage, click on reservations, click on reserve a shell, see what shells are available, pick a shell, make a reservation. That's the quickest way. And if that's all you're looking to do and you don't have any troubles, that's all you need to do. Listen on if you want to hear more details. Okay, so for more details, if you go to the homepage and you go to make a reservation, you might be curious about what boats are already been signed out, what boats are available, that sort of thing. So let's learn how to do that. You can see in this view by day, by week, by month, exactly which boats are taken out and when. Note, some of them don't always appear on the page where you need them, so you need to click the more. Okay, you can also look at it in list view if that's how you roll. So anyhow, a few other things. Colors, you'll notice that there are on this page some green, some blue, some pink. Pink boats are owner's boats. So Annette's going to be taking her own boat out, but at least we know that Annette's going to be there. So that's good to know. Green boats are boats that are well suited to newbie novice rowers, the arrows, the Moss Arrow, the Moss 24, and the Seashell Double. Blue boats are for those folks who have a little bit more rowing experience and are classified as intermediate. All right, if you want to know the total boats available, you see up top, there's a shell selection, all shells, and you can see those are all the boats we have. So we have some boats, 1Xs are all singles, 2Xs are doubles, and the 4X is our quad. You can also see some notes about the level, intermediate versus novice, as well as the weight classification. Some boats have a weight classification. For instance, the Hudson is a lightweight boat. So too small for me, as an example. So anyway, so that's something to know. And yeah, so if you're curious about that, you can do the pull down for all shells. Also, if you go to reserve a shell and you put in a time, you'll see, again, the green boats, the blue boats. You'll also notice that some boats have a double exclamation point. Those are just to identify boats that may have a minor issue with them. It might be a small crack somewhere. It might be some hardware that needs to be replaced, but nothing to worry about. If the boat were truly unrowable or a problem, it would not show up as available to reserve. Okay. Another thing you may notice, if you're looking at a boat other than a single, you can select other rowers or leave the select rower blank. So let's say Bob wanted to be in the green double, the Nezi-Pour double. He's in seat 1 and he can select another rower for seat 2. Maybe me. So scroll down and he could put me in there, you see? Or he could leave it blank and someone else could identify that they want to be in that seat. All right, don't worry about oars. We have plenty of oars there. We don't sign out oars. Okay, so that's a single versus the double. What can go wrong? If you open this up and you see that there are no boats to reserve, but you don't remember seeing that all the boats were signed out, then chances are there's a problem with your setup. If you want to check on this, the way you do that is you go back to home and you go to your profile and you scroll down to your rower settings. And you'll see skill level. So right now, Bob's classified as intermediate. Okay. So sometimes what happens is if we haven't set the level properly, if you're still listed as learn to row or unrated, or you may not see all the boats. So if that's the case, please send me, Jen Ellis, an email. My email that I use for rowing is Corn, C-O-R-N, and then Ellis, my last name, and then family@gmail. And just let me know that you need to update your profile and you're having trouble signing out a boat. That's the most common issue that people have. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. So just to review, sorry, this is a, so let's just close this one out. So let's say Bob decides, all right, so let's say that Bob decides that get him out of profile, back to reservations. So he wants to take out a double. He goes to reserve a shell. Selects the double. He selects either that he wants me or an unknown rower, and he makes the reservation. And now that will appear in the list of reservations for that day. So if we go to today, there you see some, boy, he's going crazy. So there are some sample boats that he was able to reserve. Notice he can reserve more than one boat at a time. Anyway, so that's about it. So again, just go to your homepage, go to reserve a shell, click the boat you want, and save, and you should be fine. And any troubles, shoot me an email at corn ellis family@gmail.net. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.